Most indoor house cats live happy, healthy lives, like Fluffy here. She enjoys early morning breakfast, chasing catnip toys, and getting her daily 18 hours. Apart from the odd hairball, Fluffy's got it pretty good. Outdoor cats, on the other hand, like Sally and Django, live a little more on the wild side. Sally has an owner, but she's allowed to explore outside. Sally's life outdoors is a mystery to her owner. Django is a very different type of outdoor cat. He has no owner. He lives and sleeps outdoors. He's what we call a feral cat. While you might only see a few outdoor cats like Sally and Django living in your neighborhood, there are actually millions of cats living outside across the globe. This number is growing too, especially as many outdoor cats haven't been spayed or neutered. Did you know the average female cat could have 2 litters of 5 kittens in just 1 year if she's not spayed? This means that 100 female cats could produce 1,000 kittens in 1 year. As cute as that sounds, that's a lot of mouths to feed. And there are already too few homes for cats as it is. Now, as far as Sally and Django are concerned, life outside isn't half bad. Places to explore, animals to encounter, and things to eat. It's a pretty stimulating environment. But the outdoors also presents many risks. Compared to Fluffy, Sally and Django are at a higher risk of disease, being hit by a car, being killed by a predator, or being lured into a fight. They're also likely to have a harder time finding food and shelter for themselves, let alone their kittens. Sally and Django also impact the environment. Cats seem to like the idea of a litter box. That's why it's not uncommon for people to find little unwanted cat treats in their gardens or sandboxes. Some cats also love to hunt, and they're good at it too. Insects, birds, frogs, snakes, small mammals, you name it. But these prey are part of the ecosystem. And while Sally and Django don't realize it, they can actually disrupt the balance for the plants and animals within this natural system. So while cats like Sally and Django can have a lot of fun outdoors, there are also some challenges and impacts to them living there. Conservationists, shelter workers, veterinarians, citizens, and members of government are all interested in finding strategies to manage outdoor cat populations. But choosing a way forward that's acceptable to all has been the challenge. There tends to be tension between those focused on the health and welfare of birds and those focused on the health and welfare of cats. The goal of those concerned about cats is to protect the health and welfare of all cats and the people who care for them. Research has shown that cats like Sally, and even more so Django, are at increased risk of having poorer health and welfare than cats like Fluffy. And with so many living outdoors, there are often large numbers of sick cats needing medical treatment at any one time. As a result, veterinarians and shelter workers have to try and manage all of these cats needing treatment or new homes, and must often do so with few staff and resources. In addition, the need to euthanize sick or unwanted cats means this job comes with a great deal of stress, which can lead to what's known as compassion fatigue. These issues are important to this group because they know such high numbers of outdoor cats is preventable. It's not just about enabling cat caretakers to do their job more effectively. It's about helping cat owners and those who care for cats to make informed decisions to keep cats happy and healthy. As a result, these stakeholders are looking for ways to humanely reduce the overall number of outdoor cats, like Sally and Django. This group wants to educate cat owners to prevent abandonment and ensure that all pets are spayed or neutered, which can help manage the issue. So owners' education is a top priority for this group. Their take is really about informed pet ownership and building lasting relationships between owners and their pets. They'd also like to see more research to improve the science on humane management of outdoor cat populations. However, to advance science and education, additional resources are needed, which are often hard to come by. Overall, this group is motivated to find ways to protect the health and welfare of cats and the caretakers responsible for their care. The goal of those concerned about birds is to protect the health and welfare of bird populations and to maintain biodiversity. Over the years, research has told us about the many human-related factors that cause bird deaths. These studies looked at the impact of mining, forestry, agriculture, buildings, cats, wind farms, and several others. The results show that cats cause more bird deaths than any of the other factors investigated. This is important to this group because the impact of cats on birds is preventable. It's not about picking on cats specifically, it's about focusing on things that can be managed to help protect the health and welfare of birds. These stakeholders are looking for ways to reduce the number of birds killed by cats like Sally and Django. One way to do this is by reducing the population of outdoor cats. As a result, this group would like to see more research to evaluate the efficacy of various methods of managing the populations of outdoor cats. They would also like to improve the science around the understanding of cats' impact on birds. Finally, this group wants to put a stronger emphasis on education so cat owners understand how outdoor cats can impact birds and the environment. Their take is really about informed pet ownership. However, to advance science and education, more resources are needed, which are often hard to come by. Overall, this group is motivated to find ways to protect the health and welfare of birds and natural biodiversity. As one can see, this is a complex issue that engages a number of passionate people with differing perspectives. But you know, when you start to look at these perspectives together, there is more in common than one might think. Both sides are focused on the health and welfare of animals and face similar challenges. Both sides seek better science to understand the impact of existing control programs and to identify more effective approaches to manage outdoor cats. Both sides appear committed to improving educational efforts to inform the general public about outdoor cats and to achieve informed pet ownership. And both sides find themselves with limited resources in order to achieve these objectives. There appears to be more common ground than one might have first thought between these groups. Is it possible that working together may achieve more than either group will on their own? While there may be different motivations for getting involved, at the end of the day, there is a common goal: reducing the population of outdoor cats. To achieve this goal, it would be useful for both sides to accept there are differences in perspective, look for common ground, and be willing to compromise to develop a collaborative plan for reducing the population of outdoor cats. What steps will you take to make this collaboration a reality?